Hey socialites, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Ariell. On this channel, I focus on beauty, fragrance, and an occasional lifestyle vlog. So if that's the type of content you enjoy watching, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button and become a socialite. So today's video will be my empties. So I saved all of my beauty products, fragrances, everything to do with beauty from 2023. I saved it so I can put this video together for you guys. I did one last year, so this is for 2023. A couple of these products I ran out of the beginning of this year. So let's go through these empties and talk about what worked for me and what didn't. As we move along, comment down below. I would love to know your thoughts on these products. Did they work for you or not? Okay, so first up is the Caudalie Clean Toner. Y'all know this is my favorite toner. I'm not using it right now because you guys turned me on to something else that I'm currently using. But when I finish that toner, I will be back to this. I've gone through so many of these. At this point, maybe 4 or 5 maybe. Highly recommend it. Evens out your pH balance of your skin, and it's really gentle. So a lot of toners, I feel like when I use it on my skin, it irritates me, or I'm a little bit, inflamed. And especially if you're somebody that uses like retinoids, anything with like AHAs or BHAs, and you want to go afterwards with a toner, you need something really gentle that doesn't have additional AHAs and BHAs, because you're not supposed to use them in conjunction with each other. So that's why I love to have this one around. It's super gentle and it's really effective. I feel like my skin, when it's doing its best, I'm using this. Not saying that this is the sole reason why my skin does great, but I'm starting to realize the products, I try so many new products and I've already made up my mind. I'm going back to those products that's just always been the best when my skin is in its best condition. And this is usually around that time when I'm in the routine with this and a few other ones. That's when my skin is doing its best. I've told you a lot of you guys about this and y'all really like it. So I'm definitely going back to this toner when I'm finished using my current toner. It's a love for me. So next up are some body creams, which I really love. I've talked about these so much, and these are the Fenty Beauty Butter Drops. This is they call it warm cinnamon now, but when I bought them, I got 3 of them last Christmas and I used 2 of them. I had an additional one that I got before that. I ran through that, and then these 2. And so this is the Shimmering Whipped Body Cream. They call it Warm Cinnamon now, but I think last year it was just called the Shimmering Body Cream or something. It's the one that smells like a cinnamon roll, a cinnamon bun, or a honey bun. Y'all, this smells so stinking good. It smells just like a cinnamon roll. I love putting this on at night and then spraying like a soft vanilla fragrance on top. But it's so robust in the smell that you don't even need a fragrance. It's highly fragrant. Has hella shimmers in it though. So my sheets kind of turn dark with this. I noticed by the time I wash my sheets, they're kind of, I don't want to say stained, but it's heavily shimmery, but I only wear it at night. So it's like, shoot, I just have to wash my sheets more often because it smells so good. So yeah, I ran through 2 of these and I'm currently working on another one. Now this is the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Body Lotion. Highly recommend. I put this when I did my 2023 favorites and I did my giveaways for 2 socialites. This was in the giveaway for the 2 socialites that won. It's a beautiful vanilla scent. Oh my gosh, it smells like a vanilla birthday cake, right? But the thing about it is, not only is the scent so robust that smells like a strong vanilla birthday cake, it's just as moisturizing. So when they say 24-hour moisture, they told no lies. Even the Fenty one is highly moisturizing as well and leaves a beautiful shine. Now this doesn't leave that high shine, to the body, but you do have somewhat of a shine. But when I tell you highly moisturizing, yeah, the 24-hour of moisture is real. It smells amazing. And for $8 at Walmart, you just can't beat the price point. So I'm definitely gonna buy another. I'm not in a rush to buy any more lotions or body creams because I have so many. I'm using them up now. But when I run out of them, I'm gonna pick this up. I'm working on the Cozy one. They have one called Cozy that I'm using right now. I'm not crazy about it. But it's, you know, it's highly moisturizing, but I like this scent so much better, even though the Cozy one smells really good. So next up are some Necessaire body products. This is the Necessaire, the body exfoliator. It's a eucalyptus scent, so I don't know if they have different scents in it, but I got it in like a little set that had like different Necessaire products. But this is a good exfoliator. It really gets that dead skin off. It's a little bit more, I would say it's like a medium as far as how abrasive it is. You know, some exfoliators really are super gritty. This one's more so of the gritty. It doesn't leave you oily like some exfoliators that they make now, to me, are like really oily. You know, I guess that's something new that they're doing. So I actually have to go back with soap to like wash them off. But this one washes off clean. It's really good. It's a eucalyptus scent that I'm not super crazy about, because when I get out of the tub, I usually put something more sweet on. I just feel like, though, for the price, I would rather, there's so many other exfoliators that are cheaper. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I'm not, although this was a great experience in the tub, you know, and I love the way, you know, it's good is what I'm trying to say. So I love the way, you know, how soft my skin was after exfoliating. It's a really good exfoliator, but I just feel like I could get something cheaper and still get a good exfoliation and something that's not eucalyptus. And then next is the Necessaire, the body serum. Now you do the exfoliator and then you put on the serum on your body and then you put your body cream on. I just really, and this is fragrance free. I wish the exfoliator was fragrance free. I just found this a little bit unnecessary. And next up is a limited edition tree hut. So I don't think you can get this anymore unless maybe Amazon or something, but it's the sweet creamed whipped shea butter body cream. Y'all, although it smells good, it smells decent, but let me tell you, I used it all up, but I wouldn't repurchase it, only because the order that I used this was the one I just told you guys about, the EOS that smells like the a for real birthday cake, right? After I used that whole entire jar, so imagine using like a month. It took me maybe a month and a half to get through that lotion, and then moving on to this, it was just giving mediocre. Like, that one is just such a robust birthday cake, super vanillic, highly moisturizing, and this is like a weaker version of that. So coming from using that for a month and a half and going into this was like, you know what I mean? But it's okay. I wouldn't repurchase. The way it moisturizes is, compared to the other one, it doesn't compare, and the scent is like a lighter scent. So I would say this: if you're somebody that felt like the vanilla cashmere was just too robust of a scent, too strong, and you want something a little dialed back, you might like this one. Next is the Fenty Beauty Soft Silk Pro Filter Primer. Your makeup primer you put before your makeup. I don't use this on myself. I use this on my clients. I've been using it on my clients for maybe the past 4 years now. I don't go through them as often anymore because I don't really do clients that much anymore unless it's like a friend or a family request. But I do have another one already because when I'm out of it, I just repurchase another. So my clients that have normal skin, if you're not oily, if you just have normal to dry skin, this is the primer I use on them. Flawless, smooth, long-lasting applications. I repurchase it every single time, so I have nothing bad to say about it. And then the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Spray. I also use this on clients only. This is for somebody with, these are for my clients with the oily skin. If you have dry skin, this is a no-no. It holds your makeup in place all day long, so especially if I have a bride or just somebody who I know, like say somebody needs to get their makeup done at like 7 in the morning and they're gonna have it on until that night after party or whatever, this is what you need. So every time I run out of it, I replace it. So it is that good. Okay, so I've told you guys about these several times and I think they're discontinued. I'm so sad about that. Bath and Body Works really needs to bring these back, like for real, for real. And this is the Luxe Bath from the aromatherapy line with Bath and Body Works. So this is the lavender vanilla Luxe Bath. So I went through more of these. I went through a lot of them, but I just saved 2 of them for the purposes of the video. But I take a lot of baths. I take showers sometimes, but I'm really a every night soak in a tub for 2 hours type of person and sit back with my book or cut some videos on and just chill or cut the jets on. But this right here is just, it's luxury. When you put it in your bath, it just feels very luxurious. The bubbles feel so soft on your skin. It makes a beautiful lather. I'm really big on lather, and it smells, it's just so comforting. It has that vanilla in there, but a little bit of lavender. And I do prefer to do, sometimes I don't, but I usually do vanilla scents for bed. So it works well with that, and can't say enough good things. Usually when they would do the $4.95 sale, I would just stack up with a bunch of them. But like I said, I think they've been discontinued, so I hope they bring it back. And then these two, I know they look similar, but they're different. And this is the Bath and Body Works same aromatherapy line, the lavender vanilla, but these are the bath soaks. So they're like bath beads. So I put the bath beads in there, and then I put the Luxe Bath that I just showed y'all. It's the same scent as these. I put that in there to make the bubbles. But this is really good. It just makes it soft and it soothes my body. I still have like 3 more backups of this, so you know, I'm good for the next couple months. But like I said, I think they discontinued this whole entire line. I really hate that because these are really good. So I ran through these, y'all. This is the #1 hair oil that I use on my hair. If you don't know about the process I have on my hair, I have something called the Perfect Platinum Pixie. So I have a full video up of exactly what that is. You can click on that link to check it out. But this is the Perfection Platinum Protect with heat protectant, even though I don't use heat on my hair. But yeah, it's an oil. It's really thick. It's one of those heavier clear oils. When you have like a platinum pixie, heavier oils are ideal. That's going to be the best bet for you. But they're really good. It's my favorite. There are a few oils that I use, but this is the best of the best that I found. I do have 2 backups. I'm using one of them right now. It is a little bit hard to get your hands on because they're always sold out, but if you can get your hands on it and you have a pixie, or especially if you have a blonde pixie, I do highly recommend. So next is the Olehenriksen Dark Spot Toner. Love. So I replaced it, I want to say during the last Sephora sale, I replaced it, and it's a toner. It's not as gentle as the Caudalie ones. So this is one that you use when your skin is going through something, or you find yourself during those times when you have a lot of hyperpigmentation. This is a good toner to use. I noticed a difference. You almost had to use the whole bottle before you start seeing a noticeable difference, which is okay for me. So by the time I finished this, I sort of moved on to another toner, but I did buy another one. So in case my skin does, I used a little bit of it, but then I switched up and I'm using something else. But if my skin ever does go through something else again, which it does happen from time to time with my skin, I will go back to this. It does have high potency AHAs in it. So just go into that knowing that you want to be careful in case you're using retinoids or vitamin C's, you won't be able to use this. So that's another reason why I like having that Caudalie one as well. But this one was good. And next up is a product that I've raved about, and this is a cleanser. I've been using this cleanser for, I know, 10 plus years. And this is the Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel. So I went through 2 of these in 2023. They went on sale. These are like 40 bucks a piece, but they went on sale for $15 along with they had like a cleanser sale at Ulta where it was like 4 or 5 different cleansers were $15. So I bought a few of them. So I have some backups. Really good cleanser. That's why I've been using it for so many years. I only use this cleanser similar to like that toner I was just telling you about when my skin is going through something. So during those times where I'm having acne breakouts, or I'm noticing a lot of hyperpigmentation, or my skin is just cutting up, this is the solution. I'll use this until my skin starts, doing better, and then I'll go to a more gentle cleanser, because it's not gentle at all, but it really does do a good job at drying up and clearing up like breakouts and stuff like that. And so yeah, this is a staple with my skincare products. Really like it. So next product is the Johnson's Shea Butter Baby Oil Gel. Now I've been using baby oil gel since I was in high school actually. I usually use whichever one is on sale or the cheapest. So I'll use Johnson's if that's all that's there, or I'll use somebody's store brand or whatever. I'm not picky about the brand, but I just love baby oil gel. So whenever I know I'm gonna wear a fragrance that I want to last longer, I like to put a baby oil gel underneath, and I usually get all day wear with that fragrance. So you lay down your baby oil gel and then you spray your fragrance on you. Don't rub it in or anything, just spray it and let that fragrance air dry, and it usually gives you all day wear. But also just to lotion and moisturize my body, it leaves you with a high, beautiful shine to the skin. If you're somebody that gets massages, like if your boo massages you and stuff like that, this is a really good one because they can glide, real good. But love, been buying since high school. And next is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil. This is the ultra hydrating body butter, you guys. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Y'all, this is good. So I got the I don't know why I just smelled it. It's unscented, but use this down. When I tell you I scraped it out, this is probably, I might go as far as saying this is the best body butter I've ever used in life. It's unscented, so it was perfect for those days that I just didn't know what fragrance I wanted to wear. Or even, bedtime, if I don't know what I want to spray on. This has no scent, so you can just go to town with whatever you want to. But it's so highly moisturizing. The next day, you don't even have to put lotion on. Feels so luxurious on the skin. This is best of the best of the best. I picked it up during a Sephora sale. I posted it in my community tab when it went on sale, because this is expensive. But I picked it up at the sales price, and if I ever see it go on sale again, I would pick it up. But it's just kind of expensive. But other than that, it's a phenomenal product. Next is a moisturizer that I rave about, and this is a night cream. This is a highly moisturizing night cream that you put on before bed. So I originally tried this out with a sponsorship that I did with It Cosmetics, and this is the Confidence in Your Beauty Sleep pillow cream, and it's a skin transforming pillow cream, and that's exactly what it does. So I've said this before, the way I gauge if skincare is good for me is after the first use, I see a noticeable difference, and this immediately. So I have this permanent line that's been right across here for about the probably past 5 or 6 years. And the first time I used this, I put it all over, and when I woke up, that line was plumped out. And ever since then, I've been obsessed. Your complexion looks smoother and your skin looks more plump in the morning after using it. Y'all, this is good. Now, let me tell you this. The size of this is a 2 ounce size, right? So it took me 1 year. I use this at night, every night. You don't need a lot. And it took me 1 year to use the 2 ounce. So when I was out of it, I waited till it was on sale at Ulta on one of their 21 Days of Beauty. It happened to be on sale for 50% off, because this is expensive too. But It Cosmetics skincare is really good, but it's expensive. And so it went on sale to 21 Days of Beauty, and I picked up the largest size, which was like the 3 or 4 ounce, because I thought that's what this was. And when it came in the mail, I realized it was like twice this size. It's really big. So it's going to probably take me like 1.5 years, if not longer, to go through that. So just know, you guys, especially if you're on a budget or don't want to spend as much, or even if you're not on a budget, just get the 2 ounce, because this will last you a whole year, but it's really good. Next is a foundation. These are the foundations that I use on my clients. This is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Macao. Now, Macao is the most popular shade shade that I purchased for my clients because I mix this. If you're lighter than this, I mix a little bit of a lighter shade. And if you're darker than this, I mix it with a darker shade. So I only use 3 foundations in my kit for client purposes. But I use this on my clients because not only is it a beautiful, flawless finish, it looks natural. If you want that lightweight, natural look, you can get this with using a little. If you want that full coverage beat, you can also achieve this by using, you know, maybe like a pump and a half. It'll never look heavy. It's very long wearing. Perfect for clients. So I've repurchased this more times than I can count, but I just repurchased the shade Macao more than anything for whatever reason. And next is another Bath & Body Works product. This is Into the Stars from Bath & Body Works. This one smells so good, by the way. It has notes of starflower, sandalwood musk, sugared tangelo, white argarwood, and radiant amber. It smells delightful. It's a beautiful fruity ambery scent. It's so beautiful, y'all. Those notes are just some pretty notes. But the cool thing about this is it layers well with vanilla. So I'll use this body wash in the shower, and then, I'll use my plain body wash first, and then I'll put this over top, like my outer areas for the scent and everything, and then dry off, and you can do like a vanilla body routine after that with your vanilla products, or you can do your slightly woodsy, like if you wanted to do like the new Sol de Janeiro one would layer good with this, or your soft sandalwoods or a soft ambery scent. Any of those will work with it. So I found it to be a little versatile. It has shea butter and vitamin E, so it feels good on the skin. You're not left feeling dry. So I probably wouldn't purchase it again, because when it comes to like Bath & Body Works scents, they have so many that I like to try out different things, and it takes me a while to use them up, but this one was good. So I went through one of my Absolute New York Pro bronzers in the color dark. I've already replaced it. I've been using this for many years. When I'm about to run out of it, I go ahead and purchase another one. I'm actually wearing it today. I usually always have it on when I do my makeup, but it's just a really beautiful bronzer. In the summertime, when you go outside, it gives you the most beautiful, it just makes your skin look gorgeous. It's not like a shimmery highlight, but it's just a beautiful, subtle glow in a very bronzy goddess type of way. This is really good. I even use it on clients. And then I have my Huda Beauty Tantour contour cream that I went through in the shade medium. I did get a new one with the last Sephora sale, so I used this one up. It's really good. Medium is super dark, so if you're darker than me, you could still wear this. It's just that deep. Then I have my Skin Script glycolic and retinoid pads. You guys, I went through so many of these when I started using them. I told you guys about them so much because I love them. I've probably bought maybe like 4, maybe 5 jars, maybe even more of this so much. I got turned on to them from my esthetician, Kayla, when I used to get my facials every 2 weeks. They're skin brightening. They're really good if your skin is going through something. Then they're, you know, you wash your face. I use this sort of in to replace a toner, or I would use this with the Caudalie Toner because it's gentle. But y'all, when I tell you good, I replaced over and over. I stopped buying them because I just started experimenting with so many other things. But similar to that Caudalie Toner, when I have that routine where my skin is always doing its best, this is in that combination of products. So I'm going back to start buying these. I'm going to actually contact this company. I've been telling myself that for about a year to see if they'll give you guys a discount code. But either way, they're not super expensive. But they're really good. I highly recommend. And as a matter of fact, probably it's late at night right now, but tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and order the biggest one they have, because I've just noticed when my skin is doing its best, this is in that lineup. I love these pads. Now I've been using the Peter Thomas, I think it's the Peter Thomas Roth acne pads or something like that. They're good, but they don't compare to these. Next up is a moisturizer. This is the Clinique Moisture Surge 100-Hour Moisturizer. Use this up. I've already repurchased another one with the last Ulta sale. One of the 21 Days of Beauty was actually the Clinique Moisture Surge. So I got a big one for 50% off. But this is really good. This is one of those lightweight moisturizers. So I like to keep it right here on my makeup table. I only use it during the day because it's so lightweight. I like to use this before makeup because it sinks into the skin fairly quickly. It doesn't leave any residue. It's not oily or super heavy. So I find that when you go in with your primers and everything, it just lays really smooth. So this is a staple for me. I actually have the full size right here because, you know, I keep it right here on my makeup table, but I like it. So when I finish that one up, I'm pretty sure I'll be buying another. So next up is another Fenty Beauty primer. Now this one is the True Matte Primer. So I use this on clients, but I use this for my clients who have really oily skin. So it doesn't leave any residue. It just makes the makeup last longer throughout the day. And it's very mattifying. It's really good. My clients who have oily skin, I use this for the primer, and then I use that one size mattifying spray after I finish their face, and they're locked in for the whole day. So I've already replaced it with my Fenty primers that I use on my clients. When I run out of it, I always, you know, get another one because I've been using them for years. I switch up on myself, but I don't switch up on my clients. But yeah, this one's good. Next up are the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish sprays. Now I got this during like a few Sephora sales ago, and after I finished these two, I ended up buying the big jumbo one, you guys, because this is a staple for me. This is one of my go-tos. I have like 3 go-to setting sprays, and this is up there, y'all. This is best of the best, probably in like my top 2, top 3 favorite setting sprays. So I'll always repurchase this. And then I have my La Mer, the moisturizing soft cream. I love La Mer's moisturizers. There's another one they have that's just as good. This little jar of moisturizer, this little small right here, was $100. I did get it through the Sephora sale, so I ended up paying like $80 plus tax for it. Love it. Do I recommend it? Yes. Will I replace it? No time soon because it's so expensive. You know what I mean? It's just, if your skin, this is a healing product. So if you've been using products that just kind of have your skin irritated, this is good. If you have any type of trauma to the skin, this is good. Or if you just want to just use it on the regular. My sister is the one that turned me on to La Mer products because she had got a nasty burn. She burned herself in the kitchen, and I mean, it was a deep, it was really, really bad. She was like casted up and everything. And once it started to heal, she goes to Saks, and they recommend this for her because it heals, and it did. It healed really good. And so I got this, I tried it out. I had tried samples before and knew I liked it, but you know, it's expensive. So y'all, once I start buying this for real, y'all know I've come up in the world. So do I want to replace it? Yes. But at this stage in my life, Okay, so next is the Caudalie Vanilla 28 fragrance. So good. This is a beautiful vanillic scent that's slightly musky, but not enough musk to really talk about. Slightly soft, pretty undertone of like something woodsy, but very slight. But it's a sugary vanilla scent that smells amazing. It smells amazing. This is like one of my top 2, top 3 favorite vanilla scents. So yeah, I've already replaced it. I got another travel size and a full size that came in a set during the last Sephora sale. And next is the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye Gel Cream. Really good eye cream. I love Glow Recipe's packaging. They're just so cute. Like, their packaging is just so cute. So I would replace it. I've got one eye cream that I think is a little better than, no, actually 2 eye creams that I think is better than this, but this is in my top 3 favorite. And then this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 2 Medium. Now this is a staple for me. Oh, I don't want to open it because it's little small tiny particles. I don't want to fall out. But this is a staple for me. I always buy the small one because it takes so long for me to use it up. I also have one that I use on my clients after I finish their makeup. I just touch up and brighten in the corner with this, and I also do that with myself. I usually, after I'm done, I usually brighten up as like a finishing powder underneath with this. Beautiful, flawless powder. Photographs. The way it photographs is just top notch. So I will always repurchase this. The Peace Out Acne Dots from, I guess it's called Peace Out. So they're like these little clear little dots you put on your acne. They work. If you've ever wondered did they work, they do work. Only thing about this is wherever I put it on my skin, it makes a complete dark circle where the patch was. And then I have to go through the process of trying to lighten that mark. So it's like the acne scar, the pimple is gone, but now I have a dark little circle that fits the same circumference of the little pad. So for some reason it turns my skin dark, and now I have to worry about, you know, going into lightening. It's just a cycle. So they do work, but I will not repurchase. So I'll just continue to use, I have like a little Clinique acne gel that I stick on my little pimples, and it works too. So I'll just stick with that. Next up is my NYX, the brow glue. Do y'all remember when I was obsessed with this? Y'all, when this came out, I was using it every time I did my makeup, but she's been replaced with the Ariell brow glue. That's now my favorite brow glue, the Ariell brow glue, but it's really good. I wouldn't repurchase this though, because the Ariell brow glue is just as cheap. Like I think the Ariell brow glue is like $6 or $7, and I think this is like $6 or $7. So I prefer the Ariell, so I won't repurchase this, although this is a really good product. And next is the Bath & Body Works Midnight Amber Glow Body Cream. So this is the last one. I had a couple backups when this was out. I was obsessed with it. I don't know if y'all remember, not this Christmas, but the previous Christmas. I was obsessed with this, and it even went on my year out favorites. And then my giveaway that I did that year for the two socialites, it was two socialites that won the giveaway. I put a set of this with the spray and everything for them. Do y'all remember that? But this is just, I was obsessed with this scent that year. I still really like it. Every now and again they'll come back with it, but like I said, with Bath & Body Works, I always like to try something different, so I don't think I'll replace it. I feel like every year I find something new that I love with them, and I'll use that throughout the holiday season and then be done with it. But I did enjoy it. And then next up is Cocoa Paradise. This is the body cream from Bath & Body Works. This was okay to me. I wasn't super crazy about the scent, so I won't repurchase. This is the YSL Lash Clash Mascara. When I first bought this, I was obsessed. I used this all the way down. I was using this like crazy. Like I used the Fenty Hella Thick, but I have already repurchased it, and I really do highly recommend it because it is phenomenal. This was the first high-end or expensive mascara that I ever purchased, and I was happy with the purchase when I bought it. I have little bitty tiny lashes, and when I used this, it made my lashes look like I actually had lashes, so that's why I repurchased it. And when I'm out of the one I have now, I will probably repurchase it again. Next is the Sephora brow pencil. This is their retractable brow pencil in the shade Soft Charcoal. These recently a few months ago, they went on sale. Before that last Sephora sale, like a couple weeks before that last sale, they went on sale for like $6, and so I bought two backups, but love this pencil, and I will probably always repurchase. And then a Juvia's Place lip liner. This one's in the shade So Rare. If you like cork lip pencil from MAC, this is an exact dupe. So I use this up. The last little bit of it actually broke off. I was sad about that, but I have so many lip pencils that it is literally insane. They're right in front of me. That's why I'm looking that way. But I have so many lip pencils. It's crazy. So I won't repurchase anytime soon, but I did enjoy it. Like I said, the shade is a dupe for Court from MAC, but it doesn't last as long. So this wears off fairly quickly. You'll have to reapply. So this one's my favorite eyelash glue in the world, you guys. So this is the Duo Quick Set Lash Adhesive. They have several different kinds. So I'll link it in the description box because this one is very specific. I like to tell people if you have trouble applying your lashes, you might need to consider changing your lash glue because it makes all the difference in the world. This is a quick set, so when you apply it to the lash and sit it down, it instantly dries in place. I feel like most eyelash glues are kind of wet, so when you sit them down, the lash kind of moves around, and it's like when you had it in place, but now it's shifting. So now you're playing with it and trying to get in place. But if you have a really good glue and you can just find the right placement and sit it down and it sticks, you'll be good. You can just try to tack down the edges, and it's so much easier that way. But like I said, I'll put it in the description box. This is the dark one, but I'll have the exact one down there. Next up is the Lancome Big Monsieur mascara. Loved it. Loved it. This was the small travel size of it, but I love it. I would actually repurchase this. And actually, you know what? When I'm out of my Fenty Hella Thick, I might get this one. I'm not sure. But it was good, y'all. I enjoyed it. This is a staple for me. I've been buying this since 2010, and this is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NC45. Now, I love to use this to sculpt my eyebrows. I don't use it as much anymore. I use my Sephora Best Skin Ever just because I want to use it up. But this is so good. I use it on my clients, and I used to use it on all my dark spots because it's the thinnest product but has the fullest coverage. So I used to like to use it to cover dark spots because if you put makeup on top of it, it would just be seamless. Or if you put this on top of your liquid or cream foundation, it would still be smooth and not look like patches of concealer. So it's really good. I already have another one. Like I said, I use it on clients and sometimes on myself still, but this is a staple that I will always repurchase. Okay, y'all, we're down to the last couple products. I hope this wasn't too long. So when y'all see the length of this video, hopefully you'll just wait till it's time for you to soak in a bathtub, or if you're at work, to kill some time, because I know this is long. But this one was actually in the box on my last Empties video, and I just kept it in the box, y'all, because for whatever reason, I forgot to go over this. But this was the Honey Pot Sensitive Foaming Wash. It's a daily foaming wash for like your private areas. I would just say if you're sensitive down there, try this. It's a plant-derived feminine care. Now, what I already use, which is my Equate, like the Walmart brand soap for sensitive skin, I've been using that, y'all, for before I even had kids. For so many years, I've been using it and I love it. But I had been hearing people talk about this, so I got it, and y'all, it works just as good as my Equate body wash. And so I really didn't see much of a difference because I don't really have issues down there, because like I said, the Equate works so well for me, and it's perfect. I don't have any issues. And although I really like this, the Equate is cheaper and it did, like, you know, just as good of a job, so I didn't repurchase it, but I do recommend it. And next is from Exuviance. I enjoyed this, y'all. This is the Exuviance Daily Eye Smoother. It's an under eye cream. I love a good eye cream, y'all. When I tell you I scraped this down to the last bit of it, I had worked with Exuviance, and they sent me this, and I really enjoyed it. Just helped my under eyes to be brighter and smoother. It's a really good eye cream. It's not in my top 3, so I won't replace. I only replace if it's in my top 3. But it's a really good product. It is. And this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I finally used this up. This was my last one. Now, before I was obsessed with the Sephora brow pencil, this was like my go-to. I would purchase it, you know, for my clients, for my kit, and I would use it for myself. But since then, she's been replaced with the Sephora brow pencil, which is just as cheap, especially if you pick it up during the sale for 30% off. So Although this is a good pencil, I will not repurchase. And last, y'all, we're down to the last product, which is the Paula's Choice Exfoliate Liquid Exfoliant. And this is like a toner. So it unclogs and shrinks in large pores. It smooths and evens out the skin tone. So I got this in my holiday Sephora advent calendar this, in December when I did, my advent calendar. Enjoyed it, loved it so much. I went right up there to Sephora, I think during the sale, or maybe not. I know I went and bought a full size. So that's currently the toner I'm using right now. When I told you I was using something else, but I am gonna go back to the Caudalie. This is what I'm using right now, and I really like it. But after I finish, I'm going back to my Caudalie just because, like I said, I want to get back to using those products I was using when my skin was doing its best. And although my skin is doing really good right now, better than it has been like a couple months ago, it's really getting better. I would repurchase it, but my next repurchase for a toner is going to be the Caudalie. So that's it for my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Let me know if it was too long and if I should have split it up for you guys. If you enjoyed it, give me a big thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know, have you guys used any of these products? How do you use them? How did they work for you? If you're new here, welcome. I would love for you to come join the family and become a socialite by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. 'Cause I've been where you are. You're too scared to show me love. 'Cause too fresh with the scars.